Hello.
The caller dropping says no stem. What does that mean?
Can we get some traction recruiting? Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. D. Riola's ready to lay it on down. 13-2 a year ago, a loss in the semis to a Big Ten rival Michigan in a battle. They are hungry and they are ready with championship aspirations. Huskers donning the All Reds in this season opener.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
A lot of question marks on the offensive line. Question marks in the receiving and tight end aspects of the game. We'll see what this offense looks like. Holgorsen, very dynamic with the play calling.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense...
I did, yeah. I set them in the bathroom.
When they want to do it, makes you a happy...
Because they were in that little pool.
Defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
The offensive line is not nearly as talented. Gotula transferred.
They don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Raiola. quickly complete. Out of bounds at the 43.
Welcome back, Kenneth.
After the huge pickup.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Quadruple
That's where
covered.
he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
To the air on second down. Completes it in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Might be calling a hot route. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Should be fairly easy.
They're on the board
First 3
here in
weeks
the
for this
season
Husker
opener.
team.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the
Should be a pretty
end zone,
easy
the
opening part of the
physicality to punch
season.
it in. Great start for this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him
He
on the
replaced
ground at the
Keldrick
20.
Paul.
The Huskies
Deuce Adams,
offense will try to
though.
get something started with
I like
their
it.
first possession.
It's got to be a
And they are
beast.
coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's
There's
hoping
Cezanne
he can build on
Deleuze.
things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Adams. Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Picks up the first down.
Look at that
and
move.
gets down to avoid contact.
No, I was talking about you.
Trying to make
With
life
that foot.
miserable for this offense.
Mm-hmm.
The give from the gun.
You're like George.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
They did.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down.
Let's see what this D looks like without.
Here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
That constant four-man pressure.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Jukes his way for more.
Oh.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
We just got to get them off.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Careful, don't spill
This
them.
defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Looking to pass. It's Adams.
Woo!
Open up. Down at the 34.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him
Northern Illinois going to get 3 out of it here. Better than nothing.
To kick it away.
But can they stop this high-powered Husker offense?
To have a kicker like this, it makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut them out there and let him stroll through the uprights.
You don't like it?
No.
What?
I said how much.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Wow.
I said.
So they start this drive from inside their
That's
own
it.
20 at
We
the
were talking
19-yard
goofy.
line. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Quentin Ives could have a big season, him and Parker.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the
Ooh,
screen.
those 3.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Nelson. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I like this.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They come into the season #1 recruiting class in the country. Think we'll see those freshmen much?
You dang right we will. I mean, you don't
it was
recruit
not
like
the
they
number
did
one
this
recruiting
offseason
class in the
and be
country.
the #1 team in the country without getting a ton of impact guys that come in and contribute day one. Palmer, there's a lot of young, exciting faces.
Yeah, they don't look like freshmen either. I mean, these guys look like grown men. And remember, in recruiting, a lot of these kids were promised to get on the field very, very early. For this team to have the success they're hoping to have, absolutely, these freshmen have got to go.
Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will
Offer
take
the
the
deal.
penalty. The
Coach, offer the
Cornhuskers are on the
deal.
move. On the option. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Got his man downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Parker. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Nelson. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's 1st and goal.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Oh, they're after him! With the catch, it's Ives. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Ives. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle.
Oh, I throw a pick.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Stupid play.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it to him on the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Back to throw, it's Raiola. The quick out. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Right, man alive. I'm just not seeing it.
A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more
Just
points
playing
go
so
on the
bad
board
right
before
now.
the end of the half. Offense has enough time to
I don't know what was I even looking at,
head to
man.
the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make
13 minutes.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man,
Two bad turnovers.
First 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's
As a
just
Heisman contender, that's going to drop him out of the race early on. So you just can't make those kind of plays.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I'm up, Leach, but I'm playing really bad. I should be up by at least 2 straight.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You're like a fish.
Northern Illinois right back to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize
You
you a
get
bit
the
offensively.
first.
That's not the case, and there they try to
Bless
run the
ya.
football in the first play, the drive, and
Wow,
it gets
wow.
absolutely blown up for a loss.
Yeah.
Quickly out to the tight end. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. No huddle offense to the line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So
It's a running room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again, getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Adams. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, looking to throw it beyond the sticks. Hauls drills it in. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been...
And oh, what a grab on the layout on the right side.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it
You
perfectly.
do not have a good offensive
From
line.
their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Can't meet the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Huskers send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give is to Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Adams. Under pressure, and down he goes.
5 sacks for the team.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Right where they left
Doesn't
off.
say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Why am I not picking with Ella?
She wanted to stay.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nelson. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back
Billy
to
Walton.
back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on
Ooh,
field.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right.
Puts it on the
Back
Mooney.
down, Liddell move the sticks for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass.
He's going for the goal line. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
2nd and goal for this offense. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who might
Dylan.
If no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Smith takes the handoff. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on
we
top.
haven't played a very
And
clean
they are
game.
starting to pull away as we come
But
to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Ocean from the wideout. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Trying play action. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. The give out of the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Adams. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Quick completion on the out. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Finds his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to run it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Does it? I don't know if it does. I think the performance was...
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
Oh,
This drive,
locking
they did a
on.
lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Nelson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive.
Just kind of doing it a little bit, Leachy. We're kind of doing it.
This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Adams. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got a man, it's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
We did it on purpose.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a crease, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. On the option. Now the pitch. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right?
Going downfield for the big play. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first...
Yeah. It is what it is. It was Vic. It wasn't the cleanest performance. Overall, we're not too jazzed. Popple's the new sack leader, though. We like that. 31-3. We didn't give up a touch. Defense is something serious. They're not very good either, Leechers.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. The Huskers will kick it away first. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Miami Redhawks offense takes the field for the first time today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Redhawks will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Cornhuskers offense will take the field for the first time. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Sets up the screen. Across the 25. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to go for it on fourth down, and remember, from this spot, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Looking to scramble. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world?
That might be the play of the cinch. There's just nothing. And then finally it gets to that rub there. Raiola slings it. Takes a shot. Caught, and Nelson does the rest.
Down here, he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. shoot. Quick toss to the right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early.
Glenn Popple
and he does
said
the
he
rest.
wants to keep that Ben Garrett trophy here in Lincoln.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it along the sidelines, but the officials are signaling out of bounds. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Dead center perfect.
Action gets the field goals on us.
Kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to
That's so good on your footsies.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be.
William Goodvine gets through.
Everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cornhuskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field it close to the 50. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And the Red Hawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of
It
distance
doesn't work
between them and the sticks here
all
on second down.
through.
To the air, it's Raiola. Quick completion on the out route. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hunter. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And the Huskers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Nelson. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Sure hands, it's Nelson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To throw, it's Raiola. Plucks it out of the air. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the ground, it's Ives. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pulls it in. It's Hunter. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got a man. It's Hunter. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
Oh.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as
Ashton
soon
Murphy,
as he got the
Mr.
ball.
Fear Power.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Galloway. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Red Hawks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. Turning on the Jets. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I.M. Hip. but you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physical. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Going to try to get it himself. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The Cornhuskers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He has the first and still on his feet.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Extending the play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
Back shoulder,
we go on
money.
To the next down, no harm, no foul.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily. And
my offensive line's so trash. I can't afford to waste a run here.
To bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he watches it for the score. Touchdown, Husker.
We heard him too.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
We said let's take on the MAC, because if we can beat the MAC, we can beat the SEC.
Looking for space. It's Hester. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice play from Hester. He's a speed demon.
We are at the 2-minute timeout.
They got that dude on defense. He's 99. Everything like.
Into this lead. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. He's going up top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Lloyd. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
That front four is tough. It's not as good as last year's, I don't think. It might be, though.
From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun.
Woo.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. Rides the back and leaves
Christian Jones is just the junkyard doggy.
Here's a timeout on
Punch the
field.
microphone
Tight
there.
game here late in the first half. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Snagged in the middle. It's Galloway. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good.
We finally get a miss. See if we can hit Ives here. Nelson. Ives would be ideal.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Raiola. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's going to run it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Makes the catch.
Morrow with beautiful coverage.
And the returner will be knocked down.
Nick Morrow coached his brother Andrew Morrow in NCAA 14.
On 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. 1st half in the books. Time now. Joey Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I was trying to pitch it to anybody and almost failed miserably. Here we go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
That's the kind of fun we're having this season, though. You know, Lee? It's just like, let's play with reckless abandon.
Through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
It's a seam wide open. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Buying some time. He'll pull it down and run. And
oh, Dylon.
Slides to avoid the hit.
And I really
put him
like
on
the
skates.
job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd
Hunter,
down.
maybe?
Dropping back, it's Raiola. That's caught. It's Knowles. Turning it on. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now on
Potential
second down.
spam. Chicken Little.
Just keep slinging it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll throw it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a deep.
We figured it out now.
He can just post him up.
We're gonna do that Tommy Armstrong back shoulder.
That's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Little back shoulder spin. That's gonna be massive for this team. Because my O-line's not good. That'll counteract it.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Keona.
And the defense there goes zone coverage.
Yeah, he's got a lot of sacks.
The quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Oh.
It's Woodside. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Redhawks will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Rushes on him. They get enough rush.
What?
And it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The third down offense has not been good. And
Here,
add
then
this
we'll
one
go
to the
down
tab.
or something here
Another
soon.
third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions.
Well, yeah, go play Barbies a little bit, and I'll get those ones ready. This game's almost over.
The Redhawks will punt this one away.
Let me see this one.
That you what?
Let me see this.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And here comes the Nebraska
I don't
offense back on
like
the field.
it.
They unleashed an aerial
Oh.
assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think
Almost.
you accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now,
Here, I'll milk
you
the
might be able
clock.
to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The Cornhuskers can really attack
Oh,
on
means
this second and
make the
short.
game go faster.
Motion from the wide receiver. Going to the running game.
But that
He
don't
was
help.
fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Huskers come to the ball,
Okay.
trying to pick up this third and short. To the ground to try to move the
Oh,
chains.
butt muncher.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on
Hey.
the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Only
checked
I
out.
can say butt muncher.
Only I can say.
No, only I say butt muncher.
No, only I
How
say
good has this
Tuesday.
offense been
Right,
on
Poocha.
fourth
I
down,
say
converting
Bummer.
all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First
Hi,
and goal
Angel.
from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get
You want one hand instead of going two.
to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
I'm just turnover machine. It's his third pick of the season already.
They go back
I've thrown 3 touchdowns. I've thrown 3 picks. I ran for 3 touchdowns.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen.
Nice
He's
play.
out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. Good, solid tackle.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Got the quick pass. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Redhawks look to keep this drive humming. Now the pitch. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like it.
They're dealing with a
Don't touch your
2nd
fingers.
and long.
How you do what?
Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. He's
You just
brought
gotta kinda
down
cut
quickly. Minimal gain there.
closely
Still
along
short
there.
of the first down. The Cornhuskers
Just start it
are
like
at the
this.
line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
You start and then go. Oop. I gotta hurry and make this play.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Knowles. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains.
Kinda. Yeah, use more of the end of it.
1st and 10
Don't
for
try and
this
get so much of
offense.
the scissor in there. Just use the tip of
Looking
it.
to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back.
Yeah, there you go.
How about the offensive line
It's tougher though, isn't it?
Field and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
How do you...
Going to work on 2nd down.
I don't
The red
know.
zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And then,
They'll wrestle him down at
and
the
then
4-yard line
after you
after that
take
run.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's
Yeah.
coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Yeah.
But we might need something.
And the Huskers
True.
have it in scoring position on 1st and
What?
goal. He's looking to
Flip
throw.
a towel.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Or we can make
And
them
the
like
beatdown
that.
has ensued.
Yeah.
They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
And he'll
What were you
just
doing?
take a knee, and this drive will start at the
A
25.
shirt
Guys,
and
we'll see what
shorts.
this Redhawks offense can get done
I
this
don't
time.
know. It might be.
At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find
I don't know.
something to
I
build
couldn't do
on
that
here
out of
at
that.
the end, David.
Just
You
try
probably don't
keep
want to do it
fighting.
with that
Show
because then
your
it'll
kids
get
you're gonna
crumbs
keep
all
fighting.
over him.
Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up, Palmer. Points have been at a premium. They haven't scored
Yeah.
very much, but keep fighting, man.
We could
Yeah,
use a
and just,
towel.
try to find things to build up.
We could use a paper towel and draw on it, and then we can
For next week as
make
well,
a
right? I mean, it's all
match.
about continuing to improve
I think
week
so,
in
yeah.
and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Makes the grab. And they pick up just
I think
a
there's.
few
I
on
don't
that
know. Never
completion.
mind. I thought there was some on there.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout from the
There
offense
you
to
go.
save precious seconds.
But we
The
need
Redhawks in a
some,
good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to
cover
throw,
for-
it's Floyd. Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is
So
a
we might
flag
need
on
your
the
help.
field. Let's see what the call
I'm
is.
gonna see if I can find the root.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. The Huskers decide
What's
to put
that?
it away.
What all in caution should we make them? Because you can pick out any of these places.
He'll settle for some
I'm
pretty good
gonna
field
do each
position
one.
and make the fair catch at around the
That
30.
could be like a Halloween one.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
Like,
Yeah,
I
this
see
season,
the sun one then. This is just like the sun.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Little Tinky. Tinky.
What? I think we need to place our hands up and flat so we don't get so we don't tape her. It would be better with fabric.
Yeah.